All right, hello friends. I am Russ, and we're back with another March of the Machine daily draft. Thanks so much for joining me, and we're going to continue to try to make good choices, take good cards, and get better at Magic. So here we have Wrenn and Realmbreaker, Phyrexian Awakening, and Preening Champion as cards that jump out to me. Wrenn and Realmbreaker is quite good, but it's best in the kind of 5-color green decks, and I've had almost no luck with those. I'm tempted to take Preening Champion. I'm also super happy with Phyrexian Awakening. I know a lot of people are lower than me on that card. In the efforts of trying to get a good power level, I think we're going to take Wrenn and Realmbreaker. Although I think, you know, we're going to take Preening Champion. I legit think Preening Champion is a better card. um, Oh, there's a Kenris Spellspear in the pack and Invasion of Amonkhet. I guess I'd have to take Amonkhet here. I'd really love to take the Kenris Spellspear, but after taking a Preening Champion, I don't think I'm passing Invasion of Amonkhet. I'm going to try to draft blue-black. So the best card here is probably Stormclaw Rager. Maybe I should take that and stay open. But I think I'm going to take Aetherblade Agent and try to stick to this black-blue idea. Tetsuko is great. War Historian is great. This is the second Wicked Slumber we're passing. Second Assimilate Essence as well, but Tetsuko I think is super good. Lets us flip the battle more easily with any of the X ones that we might pick up. There's a second Stormclaw Rager. Tempted to pick that up and see if the other one wheels. I don't think it will, but the rest of the pack is kind of mopey. Important Tracker, Shadow the Source. Failed Conversion is playable, but barely. There's also Wrath. It's not impossible that I'm blue-white. Blue-white is pretty excellent. Maybe it's more likely that I'm blue-white than it is that I'm black-red. So let's take Wrath. Easy Halo Forager. Some good greens still in the pack, so our Wrenn and Realmbreaker deck might have been pretty decent. Ooh, Norn's Inquisitor. That's a very, very late Norn's Inquisitor. I don't think it's important. It's like good enough for us to think about abandoning the blue-black. So I think the pick is between Cryptomancer and Gift of Completion. I think I'm going to take Gift of Completion. It's just a little bit of a better card. We have some cards that might be in blue-white. We're going to take this Squadron and kind of hope not to play it. Interesting. Awakening on the wheel. But I think we're just going to try to stick in the blue-black lane here and not mess around. Oh, it did wheel! I don't believe it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's wild. Huh. Well, I guess nobody wanted to be black-red. So we didn't really get any removal in this pack. In fact, I don't think we're super excited about most of what we have going on here. Preening Champion is obviously great. The two black and black-blue cards are super good. Tetsuko's fine. Aetherblade's fine. But the rest of it is like kind of medium. So we have Aaron and Giada. This pack is kind of a miss for us. I guess we could hypothetically still be blue-white. So I think if we're sticking to blue-black, the pick is probably Disturbing Conversion. But maybe it's just Order of the Mirror. So we've got the Invasion and the Order of the Mirror, so Corruption of Tawashi is fine here. Captive Weird is a huge pickup. Oh, but there's also a Deadly Diversion in the pack, and we don't have any removal yet, so I think we have to take that, which is really unfortunate, but such is life. Wow. Just not a lot going on here. I guess we take Ichor Drinker. That's a fine 1-drop in our deck. Another Corruption of Tawashi? Alright. I'm down. Stoke the Flames and Warcrafting? My goodness. We're just going to take a Nezumi Informant here. It is probably the best 2-drop in the blue-black deck. Happily taking a Forest Dispersal. So I'm just over here looking at... So Zen Takahashi posted a Twitter thread 3 days ago about how to win with blue-black in this format. And just kind of referencing that on the other monitor here. Talking about a combo with Halo Charge Scob, Unseal the Necropolis, and any sack outlet creature to basically go infinite. Milling. Gonna take the Temporal Cleansing as a removal spell here. Because we are still a little bit light on removal. So 17 lands, 11 to 13 creatures, about 8 to 10 of which are CMC 3 or less. A very late Mercadia in the pack, that's kind of wild. And 2 or 3 creatures that are CMC 4 plus. I wonder if Furtive Analyst makes his. Makes the cut for him. Yep, it does. Invasion of Segovia is great. Good with our temporal cleansing. Maybe we do end up playing the 3/4 flyer. Ooh, Thalia and the Gitrog monster. So I think I'm going to take Eyes of Gitaxias here. See if we can find an Omen Hawker in pack 3. With double Corruption of Tawashi, I think that card's going to be really good for us. Have another Invasion of Amonkhet. So now we just need to find ways to attack Invasion of Amonkhet. Halo Forager definitely fits that bill. 3-power flyer. So I have 11, but it's basically like 12. Yeah. More removal is great. That's exactly what I want here. Gonna play Collective Nightmare over Gift of Completion here. So I think I'm gonna cut this Expedition Lookout for Phyrexian Gargantua. I like Gargantua a lot in this deck. Still like to pick up like maybe one more piece of removal. Because we're a little bit light. Man, if we'd have been black-red, my goodness. It's too bad this isn't an Assimilate Essence. That would be a nice pickup. I guess I'll just take the gems. I'm not going to play the other card. So we have 3 invasions. I wonder, did I end up getting one of those 5-drops? I did not. Although I do have... Oh, there's the Assimilate Essence, so that's good. So let's play that over Disturbing Conversion. It's a very late Marshall. Holy smokes. Could have had 3 or 4 Stormclaw Ragers. But with double Halo Forge or double Invasion of Amonkhet, I think that's pretty good. Halo Forger doesn't cast enchantments, right? Instant or sorcery? Yeah. I guess maybe that makes us want to play the second Traumatic Revelation over something. We don't really have that many instances of sorceries, do we? I guess we have 7. One of them is a counterspell, so we can't do that. 1, 2, Eyes is great. Nightmare's great. Temporal Cleansing's great. Alright. I think this is a pretty good blue-black deck. Would have loved to have found an Unseal the Necropolis. I do feel like we're a little bit light on high-end win conditions. Mainly, I think we're trying to flip invasions here to get us there. I think I want to run this flyer. It can't be run to cut the Apharis Dispersal, can it? That can't be right. Maybe it's just this Assimilate Essence. We didn't take it to the Dismal Backwater. No. I guess there's some chance I play this if I'm feeling like I'm light on removal. I could play it over in a Apharis Dispersal, I suppose. Again, that's probably not right. We're at 12 creatures. 13 basically with Eyes of Cataxius, and this is kind of like 14, 15. So maybe we can play... Yeah, let's bring our power level up just a little bit and play that over a 1-drop. Alright. Let's see how it goes. So this hand is a little bit light on action, but Yargolin, Multani, or Oculus Whelp. I think I'm just going to take a 3/3 here. So next turn I get to flip this and attack the battle. If he just plays the 3/2 flyer, I can Cryptomancer and kill it, and he won't get to draw. And then I have a 4/4 staring down the battle. We have a Gloomfang Mauler in the bin, so that's good. So if we get to flip Invasion of Amonkhet, we can either have it be a Menace with backup 2, or we can have it be a Preening Champion. So if he's planning to flash in Luthrian double block here, it's going to end very poorly for him. So that was pretty good. So we're deep into OP's hand. Hopefully he doesn't have just a giant creature here. That's kind of unfortunate. But he doesn't have C double up, so we do get to trade. Oh, does he have something here? Okay. Well, Tratu's not the best thing in the world for us, but it's also not the worst. We are kind of out of gas, though, and he can play C double to have a 3/4 blocker for a 3/4, so we need to draw something, and our opponent has drawn a bunch of somethings, so Corruption of Tawashi would be a pretty great draw here. We did not draw Corruption of Tawashi. We drew Stone Nothing. So I think I want to make him use the C double to copy my Thunderhead Squadron, because that's like kind of fine. It's an exceptionally powerful spell, and if he's using it to basically just maintain parity, that's kind of fine for me. And if I find my Temporal Cleansing, I can get rid of the token. Oh, Doomscar Warrior here's a big issue. We just couldn't quite punch through to the battle here. I think that's what this game came down to. It's very awkward, too, because we had a number of good trades up front. Just lands. So he's incentivized to play the Cyber Cryptomancer to get Uzuri going, which I think is why he's fine with trading all this off. Uzuri will bury me eventually. Oh, and he doesn't even use the Cyber Cryptomancer. Interesting. I guess killing the Aggro Drinker is upside for me, so. Well, we did want to draw that, but with the Cyber Cryptomancer in his hand, it's pretty bad. Yeah, we're dead here. Unfortunate, but just kind of didn't line up for us. I was a little bit worried about our finishing power here. I didn't manage to grab any maulers or tidal serpents on the high end for big finishers. Kind of just have the 3/4 flyer and the Gargantua, plus Tawashi tokens. But we'll see how it goes. We had a very good early game, and then we just kind of ran out of gas at the end there. Kind of frustrating to get multiple 2-for-1s and then just kind of peter out. But such is life. Okay, we have a red-white opponent. So he could be putting a big beat down on us. Let's do a little traumatic revelation here. Do I want to take the Billy Rider or do I want a 3/1? Well, with the kite sail, I want to take the Billy Rider. Yeah. So if he equips and swings here, I'm going to let him come through, because then I can bounce it on a later turn and really get him. Hopefully we draw a 3 or 2 mana spell. He might Realmbreaker's Grasp the Preening Champion. Interesting. He offers the trade. I think I'm going to stick to my guns here and try to bounce it later. Tetsuko is a little low impact, but she does block. She doesn't really block anything, because this kite sail is just going to kill me. We have to get a clock going. Well, I guess with Corruption, so I'm going to play Corruption of Tawashi, take 5, and he's got the Realmbreaker's Grasp. Ugh. This is rough. I think I'm just going to kill this thing and try to minimize the amount of damage that I'm taking here. Do I have any other spells to flashback with this thing? Because I have Traumatic Rev to make a 3/3. Yeah. So he gets to Realmbreaker's grasp something anyway. So I could play Halo Forager and Traumatic Rev him, and then I'd leave both of them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's no card to choose, so I get my thing. He can only Realmbreaker's grasp one of these. I can trade with the other one, unless he has a removal spell. Sure. I think I'm gonna wait to flip the thing until I cast the Corruption of Tawashi. That might be a little bit greedy, but we do get to draw a bunch of cards here. I'm not playing the second Corruption because I really want to put the pedal to the metal here. Yeah, okay. We stabilized. Alright, so what do we get? Something that gives us life, maybe. Daxos? Yeah, let's just take Daxos. Well, that's not good. It's also not lethal. Um, so if we attack with everything, I'm glad I picked Daxos. So if we attack with everything, he blocks this, takes 8, goes to 6. I mean, I I think that's best. Izumi Informant doesn't really matter, but it will get us a card. So we're dead to a pump spell, but we're not dead to a haste creature. And we kill him on the backswing next turn. Bola Slinger is 12. We're at 13. God, that was close. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Fearless Scald, ladies and gentlemen. That card is terrifying. Okay, well, that was pretty good. I thought we were in big trouble there, but we got there. We got there. Okay. Against Bubby Wumpkins. Is it a blue-black mirror? Nope, blue-white. Oracle. Let's draw Preening Champion. Isaac Attacks is a pretty good draw as well. That lines up pretty well. Wow, Seal? Seal on my 3/3 token. Wow. I mean, if I get to untap here with this guy in play, we're in hot shape. Do you have Aerial Boost? So Aerial Boost makes it a 3/5 flying double striker. If I Cryptomancer, I think I'm just going to Dispersal this thing. Sure. Sure. Wow. Okay. So I think it makes sense to Cryptomance here, make this a 4/4. And then I get to attack into the invasion. I get to invasion his last card away. Yeah. So I can either cleanse here or I can play Tetsuko. I guess I could hypothetically also invasion again, but I think I'm just into cleansing this Billy Rider off the battlefield. Bottomed it. He has just a land. So Halo Forager for aerial boost? To hit this. And then he gets to be just a 4/4 flyer. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And I draw a card off his ability. Yeah, 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 yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it feels so good. Man, when this deck is working, it's sure working. Okay, so Zen Takahashi said, let's see. 11 to 13 creatures, about 8 to 10 of which are CMC3 or less. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna call this 6 because that makes 2 creatures. 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 creatures, which is in the 8 to 10 range. And then we're gonna call this 10, 11. So it's basically 11 to 13 creatures. And then we have some virtual creatures also. 6 to 8 disruption, which is removal, counters, and discards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're a little light on the disruption. 2 to 3 card advantage, so we've got 4, so we're a little bit heavier in that range. And then 0 to 2 tricks, which is why I didn't count Afara's Dispersal and Cyber Cryptomancer. He says mainly Cyber Cryptomancer. So yeah, so we're basically in exactly the right spot. He talks about these blue-black decks not necessarily always having the best win conditions, but I think Invasion of Amonkhet is along with the Flyer and the Phyrexian Gargantuas kind of counts. I don't know. Maybe that's not right. Maybe I need a Gloomfang Mauler or a Tidal Terror. I do wish I had one, but it would definitely be better than the Flyer, I think. Definitely, I think. Anyway, Yorion. I don't know how a blue-black value deck ever beats a Yorion. Eyes of Gitaxias, Elspeth Smite, Scroll Shift as potential hits for Halo Forager. So I have to kill this thing before it starts running away with the game. So on 5, we're going to get to failed conversion something. Really all we want to do is keep drawing lands here so that we can keep casting these things. He's going to hit us for 5. We're going to flashback Halo Forger with Deadly Derision. Then he's going to play Yorion and get another 5/5 token, which is terrible for us. But I can play the flyer afterwards and at least threaten to trade with Yorion. So this isn't great, but it's what I've got. Then Corruption of Tawashi next turn. I can kind of double block the token maybe. It's ugly. So if he has a removal spell here, I'm probably just dead, but yeah. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Fire's Dispersal plus, I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Well, Yorion is beating. I guess, I wonder if there's a line where I could have saved the Deadly Derision for Yorion. I felt like I had to take the line that I did, but maybe that wasn't right. If you're here, if you're watching, throw me a comment. Let me know if there was another line I could have taken in that game. I felt like I had to flashback the So this is a very speculative hand, and it's probably not one I should be keeping. But if I do draw a swamp, I can go order straight into invasion and really get him. I really shouldn't have kept this hand. We should be learning from our previous drafts that hands like this are not to be kept. Any land lets me flip this. Also unlocks Invasion of Segovia. So, but we didn't get there. And I can't even attack into this thing. And our opponent has Lutri, so... Well, if we weren't going to draw land, that was probably the best we could have drawn. Opponent not super punishing us, although Flywheel Racer is kind of aggressive. Okay. So I'm just going to try to flip this Invasion of Segovia, because then that'll unlock a lot of other things for us. Opponent could do a lot of damage to us this turn. Okay, he's drawing cards. That's kind of great for us. I would much rather him be doing value things rather than beating me down right now. Okay, Big Skit's also not going to beat us down super fast. Although that is a lot of creatures. Alright, well. Interesting. Are there any 1-mana? There's nothing in any graveyard. Like, this is crazy. Okay, so what do I do here? I flip the Invasion of Segovia. That gives me a 3/3. Then all of my stuff has Convoke. That gives me access to 3 6-mana, only one of which is black, however. So I probably go Invasion of Amonkhet, try to find a land, and then either Halo Forager. Yeah. So let's flip this. One, two, three, 4 creatures. 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. I did hit a land. That's excellent. I could hypothetically Corruption of Tawashi here. I would kind of love to leave up Cyber Cryptomancer, though. So maybe I just say go. I could just cast this and then untap all my creatures, but casting it for no value feels bad, but I'm at 14 and it's another blocker. I could play another... Man, there's so many options. I think I'm just going to leave up Cyber Cryptomancer here. I guess it's better to play the Halo Forager. at least threaten to have a blocker for Preening Champion. But like Preening Champion doesn't kill me for another 7 turns, so I guess that was not the best use of my mana. So he's got to have a removal spell here. That's got to be what he's saving for. Or maybe he's got a counter spell for the convert. Okay. What does he have here? I'm probably way overthinking this, but I thought he had a removal spell. All right. Well, that feels good. All right, so we can flip another Invasion of Amonkhet here, which seems great. So let's go ahead and do that. Three lands for me. Corrupted Conversion. Eyes of Cataxias for him. And I'm kind of fine just trading off with some of his creatures here with my 4/4. I just want to start pushing some damage. That's unfortunate because he gets to eat a bunch of my stuff here. It's very unfortunate. Now his 2/3 is unblockable. That was really bad. Unseal. Oh no. Is that Emery? Why is he playing Emery? Okay, so Halo Forager is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to flashback the Final Flourish and kill his unblockable thing. That would deal with the two things that can attack me right now. So let's do that. We'll see if he wants to trade off two of his creatures for this. This has been a really interesting game. It's really too bad I don't get to unseal the Necropolis with this, because that would be like insane value. I guess I could. Yeah, because then I can use the other Halo Forager to flashback the thing and kill the unblockable guy. Then we get to get either Preening Champion or Tetsuko. This is just like the most ridiculous mid-range value battle ever. Just gonna preserve my life total here. Ooh, Invasion of Eldraine is rough. So in the decking race, I am losing. I will deck first here. He just put some stuff back on his library. So Temporal Cleansing, Traumatic, Final Flourish, draw two. So we kill this, sacrifice this thing. We have a land. OP is shuffling a bunch of stuff back in their library. Oh no, he's actually drawing and discarding this time, so. Alright, well, we're chewing through our opponent's creatures. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Uh. uh. In our mid-range value race, I think he just found a trump card. Oh, but we found the deadly derision. Hold. Just don't flip a tally this turn. Just don't flip a tally. Just, just like I don't know, attack this or something. Do anything but flip him. How much mana does it take? 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So he can't flip him. Temporal cleansing, sure. I'm probably dead anyhow, but maybe not totally dead. Removal spell on the 4/4 lets him still flip it. Okay, but that's not great for me. But he doesn't get to flip it. So that's great. Let's do this right off the rip. I'm going to get decked before I can kill him. 13 cards to 4. And my best creature is a 2/2. Oh boy. Even if I have lands on top, I can't afford to, like. Oh my god. um. Kill this, chump that. Oculus Well. Yeah, we're just decked here. What a game. What a game. Oh well. That was a really close one. What a fun game. Man. Alright, well I think that was our third loss. So you know, we didn't do very well, but there were some very good games. And thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.